Welcome, everybody. Tonight, we're doing something a little different. Normally, this is our Theater of Mind crew, but tonight, we present to you mind games. Something a little different. We're gonna be delving into some of our favorite card games that we like to play. We haven't actually done this before.
First time.
We're pretty excited to just do something a little more fun, a little more casual, and maybe even a little more debaucherous. We'll find out. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Yes. Welcome to Mind Games. Let's get started. Bree, would you kind of give us a quick rundown of what we're playing tonight?
Absolutely, Brittany. Thank you so much. The game is called Red Flags. You may or may not have heard of it. Very simple. You'll catch on really easily. Basically, whoever is in the hot seat is going on a date, and the rest of us get to build a little character to create somebody for them to date. But the one catch is we have all these white cards which represent great qualities in a date, and they are going to be foiled by the person to our right with their worst red flag they can possibly put on that date at the last second, and we have to make it work. So, join us there.
Since I won our practice round, am I the one you guys everybody's setting up with now?
Sure.
Yes.
Is that what we want to do?
Yes.
We played one practice round. I think we understand.
I'll woo you, Kyle.
All right. give me a nice lady.
All right,
I like a
let's
nice
do it,
lady.
guys. Put together
You already gave him
your
a clue?
sexiest little batch for Kyle. Yeah.
All right,
All
here
right.
we go.
Who do you got for me, Russ?
All right, so dude, I met this chick. She's amazing, fully hot barista. Not only is she just smoking hot, but this chick can make any type of coffee drink that you want. Maybe
I like my coffee. I go to my same place all the time.
Dude, I don't know, man. Like
pretty
you're not
good.
gonna go there anymore because this chick is fine, right? And she never arrives prematurely, if you know what I mean. Like it is right on time every single time, right? And as all men know, that's pretty much instant because it only lasts 4 seconds or so. So she's always at like the 2-second mark, just bam, full on. Like you can't stop it.
But there's got to be something wrong with her, right?
I mean, I don't know.
Right? This sounds too good to be true.
I heard a rumor. In fact, sorry, it's not a rumor. I know this to be true. Kyle, this girl sounds great, but literally the only book she's ever read is 50 Shades of Grey. I mean, talk about she always never arrives prematurely. Dude, she's playing you. She's playing you. All right? They're all fake. Every single one of
Dude,
them.
50 Shades of Grey, I mean, she's gonna come in 3 seconds. I mean, what do you want? I mean, I take it as a person who comes, arrives, shows up on time, whatever you want to say. I mean, it is what it is.
There are a lot of great romance novels out there, okay?
Wait,
And
your
there's a lot of-
argument is that she's reading the wrong romance
And
novels?
there's
Is
a
that
lot
right?
of bad romance novels out of there. And sorry, author, if you hear about this, it's not written well. It's not. It's poorly written.
Hey,
All right, Evan, what do you got? What do you got?
Hey, so forget about her. Forget about whatever this young barista. She doesn't know what she's doing. You need someone a little bit older with some more experience. I've got a gal right up your alley. She spent her youth being a professional surfer.
Okay.
And she's quite fit, and she knows how to ride. And so I think you'd enjoy that quite a bit, right? And now as she's gotten older, she's kind of retired more into, and she's actually a best-selling author, right? In fact, I think she wrote 50 Shades of Grey. So you could just
But I
skip
don't know.
ahead.
I hear that's not very good though.
No, you could just skip ahead. If you haven't read that, you should, because if the kind of mind that comes from must be pretty interesting. So I think that you should give that a chance.
Surely there's got to be something wrong with her though,
Absolutely
right?
not.
No, I mean, dude, this is a big one. She's related to you, bro. I mean, not only is she related, she's from Saskatchewan too, bro. Like this isn't extended related. Oh, we're talking related, dude. Related, like kings in Europe, like family Bush, like coming back around immediately.
But Bush,
Okay.
keep going. Keep going. No.
Well, maybe do the ladies have an idea? Do you guys got some friends for me, maybe?
Yeah, we know girls too, so. So this woman, her name is Jane. She's actually a YouTube celebrity.
Oh, I watch a lot of YouTube.
I know. That's how you found her originally, because she was probably one of your favorite channels that was so entertaining. You're like, I've got to meet this person. You typed a little message and she replied back, and that's how it all started. But also, on top of that, even with all her fame and fortune, she still volunteers.
Kind heart. That's
I
good.
know, she volunteers for the first zoo that has real life pudgy penguins.
I don't think that was on the card.
It was.
Well, I hate
Lay it
to
on
break
me,
it to you.
Evan.
I
Lay it
gotta
on
tell
me.
you, like, so she's got there's a pretty glaring flaw here, and it's that every 5 minutes or so, she has to pee, and she pees for 5 minutes.
Wait, so I only got like half my time with her.
You do.
Is that...
I mean, you don't have to, but I recommend it.
How does she make so
And when
many videos?
But like when you go, well, half of her videos aren't on YouTube.
That's not my thing. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Brittany, you gotta carry this. What do you got? What do you got?
Okay, I have a friend for you. Kyle, this is the woman that you've been waiting for, okay? Your favorite restaurant, or sorry, your favorite museum, all right? Wherever it is that you like to go, she fucking owns it. And this is
She owns Museum of the
she
Rockies?
owns the Museum of the Rockies. She owns it. And this isn't like a kind of like daddy's money situation. She has worked her ass off. And she is a self-made woman, all right? She is smart.
Not alive. Kind of
She's
into
got
it.
great business sense. She knows how to manage people. She is a full package, but she also knows how to have fun. She loves to laugh. Kyle,
It's good quality,
when
good
she's
quality.
with you, you feel like the smartest, most clever man in the world because, my God, she picks up what you are putting down. All right?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Okay. It is almost a little too good, isn't it?
Lay it on me. Lay it on me.
Well, the reason that she owns your favorite museum is because she's actually the oldest thing in the museum. She's actually a zombie, and
We can make it work.
it's just a little crispy on the lips when you try and kiss, but you know, she also wraps you up in her tattered clothing, and I don't know.
This was so strong. It was so strong.
It's a little crackly.
What was the red flag on you again? What was
Likes
Breeze.
Favorite
literally the
book?
only book. I mean,
Oh,
who
she's ever
cares?
read is
I can
great.
deal
you
with
gonna
it.
let-
Don't
Are you
date
gonna-
a woman for
Are you
what
gonna-
she reads.
Are you getting a little bit of incest to get in the way?
I'm gonna let incest and necrophilia get in the way.
There we go.
Mine can have a pee bag. Just saying. A Chewy.
It's not even
She
close.
has a Winnie.
Ross,
All right, who you got?
All right, Russ. I've got an amazing man for you.
All right.
red flag.
Why you read the red one, buddy?
So right off the bat, he can multiply himself. He's asexual, so you don't have to worry about all like that. You don't have to worry about all the stress and like that comes with like the sexual tension during a date. None of that. He doesn't. He's not into that. He just produces more of himself. He's like a cell, right? And on top of that, he always defends you. So you're just gonna have a group of bodyguards walking around protecting you. It's like you'll be like a group of Greek gods surrounding you all the time. Doesn't that sound great?
I've been married for a very long time, and that sounds awesome. Yes, yeah.
It's so perfect.
At a certain point, you get different desires.
But the problem is with this. I'm the one sabotaging you, right? Yeah. I kind of forgot it was me. Because you're so far away from me. The problem is that this person only speaks in horrible puns. And because it's also like they multiply themselves, it's like multiplied.
Pun City.
Terrible it is, right? So I'd be a little wary about that. Like I could imagine that getting on your nerves.
Ooh, yeah.
Hundreds and hundreds of them.
Yes. Damn it, I was trying to think of one so much. Come on.
That's kind of my treat. Why is it a red flag?
All right, let's see what you got.
All right. This lovely lives on 100 beachfront acres.
Okay. All right.
And so you have this luxurious view together. It's just peaceful place you can go.
Okay. Where is it?
The beachfront acres are actually just somewhere on a coast. I don't know my geography.
We're in Montana.
Oh,
We're
okay.
Maine. It's Maine.
Oh, wow. Okay. You picked the worst coast.
Cold. I meant that it's mainly in Florida, but a little bit of it is in the next state over.
Maine. I don't see any red flags
On
here.
top of this, there's this really fun dynamic in your relationship because she's also a genie. And so as it progresses, you do get 3 wishes. And like you guys choose special moments throughout the whole relationship for each wish. And it's just this really beautiful development.
Okay. All right.
So like, I gotta say, I'm sorry, but we gotta tell him. We gotta tell him though. Like, one of the little like the fine print with these wishes is that she will ask you to be an emergency contact in the first date. So if anything should happen to her, even if it doesn't work out, you're gonna be getting phone calls.
Ooh. Yeah. She slips and falls in Florida.
Yeah, this just determines if you're a good person.
She's stuck in that
Why would
ramp
you help
again.
someone?
Oh yeah. Emergency contact on the first date. That's clingy. That's,
Yeah, you. Not for you.
Well, she has
Russell.
100 acres, so she really needs somebody like to know where she's at. And she's like, man, I never see anybody out here.
That does not sound like you, Russell. You need more freedom, all right? You need a woman who is into sports. In fact, she loves sports. She wants to go to all the different sports games with you. She likes to cheer kids on at sports events. She likes to travel and go to, once in a lifetime sports events that you guys could do together because that's just how big her heart is. And on top of that, she's a good listener. She likes to know, Russell,
Basic.
how are you feeling right now? Are we good? And whatever it is that you want to talk about, she's gonna listen. You do the talking.
Roman
right?
Empire.
Don't you?
Yeah.
And you know what she asks about most? Your best friend. She keeps asking if your best friend is down. So she wants to know everything. And I mean everything.
Down? In quotation.
Down.
That's
Not
an important
like down.
distinction.
Down.
Got it. All right.
But you know what?
was a good
So at the time of us playing this game, the elections have been going on. Elections just kind of concluded recently. And do you like a woman with power, Russ?
It's
Kind of maybe you're a political person. You like your politics, right? Like you're a man of history. You teach history. How would you like if you dated the president?
okay.
But not only that,
She's currently the president. Got it. All right.
she is currently the president.
First term or second?
We'll I like to think a good first term. She's got another run at it.
Okay.
None of the crazies come out yet.
She hasn't grayed yet. But what's also kind of nice, and it's nice to be surrounded by beautiful women all the time. She has the hottest friends.
Is that a pro?
You get some eye candy, she's busy all the time. It's nice to kind of hang out a little bit,
can always just hang out.
Yeah.
See if they're down too.
Do you know why she surrounds you with hot women who are her friends?
Sounds pretty great when she puts it that way, doesn't it?
It's to distract you, Russell, from the fact that she likes to wear diapers because it's more convenient.
It's actually just Joe Biden.
It's Joe
Turns out,
Biden.
I'm just really into Joe Biden.
It's more convenient that way, Russell. It's not like an overnight, had an accident. It's time's money and poops and peas happen right here. next to you.
Imagine you get to go to the kids in your AP history class and be like, yeah, I'm dating the president.
And I just changed your diaper.
Oh, it's not even close. This one. Which
one was it?
100 acres.
Adds your
And she's a
emergency
genie.
contact for the first date.
so I get
lives on 100 acres. And
Well, no. She gets it. This is for Dick.
Joking.
Oh, woo me.
So, this lady is a famous movie star, and not only is she that, but she is coming out as the lead actress in that series of books that you really love. What's it called again?
How dare you?
Wheel of Time?
Stormlight.
Stormlight.
Oh, that is the one. Oh.
And on top of this, she's also a ski instructor in her free time. So she really likes to get outdoors, and she kind of was like not really in the spotlight all the time. She does it for the passion, so it's really cool for character building and things like that.
Oh, she sounds lovely.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything that could deter me from her.
No, she's perfect actually.
I mean, all those things are great. She is a ski instructor. She does, movie star, all those things, right? Like, but the problem is she throws up every time she sees your face. And she's obviously a shallow human and a horrible person.
Oh, and I'm a sympathy puker.
So
It was so connected. So immediately connected.
She might be a movie star, all right, that plays in it. But how about someone whose life is the true story, all right, that Shalon from the Stormlight Archives is based on? That's what you want. And dude, she loves theater. She likes to go with you
Similar.
to see theater and experience the arts, and she's got magic, and you're in the world, all right, that Brandon Sanderson created. Okay, it's real, and it's right there for you. Just take on. Okay?
Wow. It's so beautiful.
Oh.
It's like a fairy tale. What could go wrong?
I keep forgetting these. So, the thing that is the problem that you try to forget during the plays and disassociate with is that she slept with one of your parents recently.
Which one?
One of them.
Mystery.
good answer.
I mean, that's Shalon, right? Split personality sometimes, man.
But also, I want to tell you about this girl that I met that I thought would be perfect for you.
Yeah.
She has the most attractive ass you've ever seen.
Interested?
Yeah, like I can imagine. And not only that, she cooks all your favorite foods for you.
Doubly interested.
That's pretty good. She's a real
That's pretty
catch.
good. I don't know how that can be topped.
She's a real catch. Like I just met her the other day, and I thought, I thought of Evan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason why he just met her the other day is because she refuses to delete her online dating profile, and she has no plans on doing that. She's hanging out with Kyle on the side, you're a side piece, and so are 15 other gentlemen.
Evan's like, fun.
I don't even want to read mine. I want to pick his.
No!
But okay.
You can't just say no.
I mean, she sounds amazing. It's great that she can cook and all those same things, right? But we know, Evan, I know where your heart truly lies. She sounds like she's got a great butt. But this chick, she's an animal shelter volunteer only with little dashuns. I mean, she's like you know she's gonna love Butters. I mean, you know that.
She
You know
would.
she's gonna love Butters. She's gonna take good care of him.
Oh,
And
man.
she loves the same favorite foods. All of your favorite foods, those are her same. She'll try to learn to cook them, you know. She's just your average girl, really. I mean, she's just a kind-hearted person, real great human.
So I just want to say, she dabbles in the animal shelter life. But she also dabbles in a little something else. She dabbles in torture.
But, you know, it's not.
Oh my God.
But it's not like
There's always going to be that question in the back of your mind. Is she dabbling a little bit all over the place almost.
But it's a dabble.
She's a monster.
It's only, there's a safe word. Right? I mean, it's only dabbling,
She actually uses the Dachshunds for torture.
I
Little dog shoes.
say torture is not
tied up
BDSM.
like,
Okay, there's no safe word. Safe words are BDSM. It's
Dabbles.
Dabbles in it.
Damn.
All right, I'm picking that. I'm picking that.
Yeah,
Damn,
that
which
was
one?
key.
That one
Say
was
something.
that was like, man.
Impossible to beat. Those two white cards are impossible.
It was the most attractive ass you've ever seen and cooks all your food, favorite food, but she refuses to delete her online dating.
Whatever.
I've been married for like 12 years. My wife could still have an online profile. I wouldn't care. Okay. Gotta read the
We're
person.
just easing you in last time. Now
I'm really seeing the goal of this game is read the person.
You
Yes.
guys, you
It's
two,
much more.
you all
Yes.
targeted me pretty.
I tried to
I
target
felt really
you hard.
targeted. I felt really targeted in that one.
Sometimes you can get over-profiled. You're like, geez, that's not my whole personality.
What kind of women
Well,
do
it
you
turns
think
out
I'm
that is my entire personality.
That's it.
Food and a nice butt. Turns out that's me.
pretty simple.
Bree, I met this guy. He's the guy for you. All right. First up, he's a famous rapper, and he writes his own lyrics. He's musically inclined. He's creative. He's just witty and lyrical. And on top of that, being a famous rapper, he has front row tickets to every concert. Any concert you want to go to, he has a guy. His agent could slip in there and get any kind of front row seating situation that you want. And I know you love music.
I do. I love music.
This guy.
Can I change mine?
You know,
Can I change mine? Is
this guy, but I'm gonna tell you, like, he's a bit of a fuckboy, right?
Oh.
And your friends aren't gonna like him. So, I mean, as long as you're dating him, like, your friends aren't gonna like you very much. And they're not gonna wanna hang out with you anymore. So you're gonna have to ask yourself, like, is all this kind of vanity fame and the lights gonna really attract you to, like, stick around in the long term? Like,
I'm definitely a girl's girl too.
Chicks before dicks, right? Like, I mean,
Damn, that was a good cock block. A good cock block.
Bree, you're fit. You care about your health. This guy that I met, he's got this like superpower aura around him where as long as you're dating him, you'll never get sick.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, and it's not only that, he's a caring person. He creates
Aw.
shelters for the homeless in his free time.
Aw.
He's a caring, kind individual.
But do you know he does it as just not very considerate, Bree? And I've seen him do this to multiple people, myself included. He,
Don't bring yourself into this.
this isn't about you, Brent. He burps and blows in your face. And,
But it's
oh
not
my
that
gosh.
gross because he never gets
No,
sick.
they are great. He doesn't get sick because
That's what he says afterwards. He's like,
he burps all of the germs
You're
and
not gonna get sick.
bacteria out.
Well,
it
this
smells
might be
horrible.
This might be how he keeps you free from disease.
Oh,
It's
it's
his
like
way.
passage of. I know what you're saying.
You know what I mean? You know what I
free
mean? Like,
lunch.
it's pretty.
All right, that guy sounds like a weirdo. All right. This guy, he works in the movies. You've seen him in dozens of movies. I mean, he's, he looks like an action star. He's a stunt double, right? And this guy, I mean, he's chiseled. He can, he can't really act, but he does improv. He's an actor. He's working on it, right? But more than that, he's a really lovable person, and he loves to cuddle, and he's the ultimate cuddler. Good. Hey, everyone wants to be the big spoon and the little spoon sometimes. This guy's good at both. Right? He can be big spoon and little spoon, whatever you want.
Oh, whoa, it's me.
He's getting so drunk.
Say it again. He
Did you see his heart eyes?
Spoon,
He's like,
little spoon, stunt double.
The problem is the problem about him though is that he's wanted in every state except Florida. And there's a little asterisk behind that little wanted thing. It's because Florida doesn't want him.
It is
And like,
complicated.
and Florida doesn't want him. Like, what did he do? And you always have that air of mystery about it. You're just like, it's like, yeah, he's cuddly, but like, what did he do that even Florida doesn't want him? And all these other states had to get involved.
He was a bad boy.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a palate cleanser here, Brie. So,
Refresh me.
yeah, I'm gonna refresh you. So, like the guy I'm peddling here, he's
Okay.
Calm down, Maxwell.
he's the most reliable guy you could ever need. You could call him. You could be out at the bars with your gals at 3:30 in the morning and be like, I just micro wasted. I need a ride home, and he'll come pick you up, no questions asked, and he'll just give you a nice kiss on the forehead and take you home.
Oh.
Very reliable, but if you decide to let him stay over, you'll wake up the next day with the pleasant smell of cookies on his breath, because his breath always smells like cookies. Can you really like have a bad day if you smell cookies?
Just remember, he could burp non-sickness in your
Yeah,
face.
you're not the red flag guy.
The only problem with that is that he is fascinated with water treatment plants, and he takes you to a water treatment plant on the first date. And there's something about the fluoride that it really just helps, breath. And
He's been trying to get rid of that cookie breath smell. I love it.
I thought that said rebellious, but says reliable. I was like, that's not what your card was.
I can't read.
Come on,
Never
loves the
get
cuddle,
sick at
loves the
Korean
cuddle.
homeless shelters.
Who doesn't like to be a little spoon?
Reliable and cookie breath.
Everyone in the internet, in the comments, do you like to be little spoon or big spoon? Which one? Which one? The answer is both.
The answer is
So, I'm 6'4", 200 pounds, and I like to be the little spoon sometimes.
Honestly, you can't beat reliable, and I think a water plant would be interesting. So
I couldn't think of anything.
I've been wondering about fluoride lately, and if it's helpful or not. And there's a lot of debates about that.
You should listen to
And you could
RFK.
enlighten me. RFK, he's on it.
Dude, I couldn't think of anything. I was like, water plant. That's as far as it's
Wait, was that a thing you selected on the thing?
Yeah, it was a blank.
I couldn't think of anything. I
It
was
was so
like,
random, it didn't even sound custom. I was like, that's great.
That's funny. So
yeah.
this guy, Brittany, for you. I am telling you, I met a guy, and he is so rich that he lives in a castle.
Oh.
He might be a lord, I'm not even really sure yet, but somehow he owns that castle, and it's pretty awesome. And not only that, he owns one of every car.
I should have
Castle.
Oh, are you done? Sorry.
That's all. I think the money speaks for itself. I don't know why I'm assuming you're a gold digger in this situation.
Yeah, seriously, I know. Okay.
But that's how the cards handed it to me.
It's actually pretty fitting. I mean, honestly, he kind of has that asshole aura. He only speaks in boy band lyrics, so.
because you want it that way.
Yeah.
He wanted that. Backstreet's back, all right.
That way. Tell me why. All the time he's asking.
All right,
me
all
about
right.
But think about it. You love K-pop.
I do love K-pop.
Maybe that's how he got the castle.
Moving on.
Moving on. This guy
twist.
is famous in Korea. He is a K-pop star. He's a famous musician.
Oh.
And but this guy isn't. How a lot of K-pop stars can be a little on the feminine side. This guy's. He puts that on a stage. That's his stage persona in real life, right? He is caring, he's loving, and he was on the news for rescuing a kitten. He got that kitten out of a burning building. He flames. He has scars on one arm. I mean, this guy has been through things.
But I'm going to tell you something about him. And if I know you, Brittany, I know that you like somebody that's a little interesting, a little intrigue about them. This guy's a little basic. And by little, I mean he's just basic. There's just nothing interesting about him.
Basically a K-pop star rescuing a kitten rescuing.
That's all he
Awesome.
has.
That's it.
You try to have a conversation, you like to have a little intellectual dialogue with him. There's nothing there. He's basic.
So, Brittany,
nail.
these two, these two, they've been throwing these big flashy guys who like apparently are in the business making music, but I think you just need someone.
What is he, P. Diddy? He's making music.
I think you just need someone who asks questions sometimes. And this guy, he loves whatever your favorite music is.
Okay.
And he's not afraid to admit that he'll change his opinions for you. And so,
Basic.
No, that's mine.
as a result of asking questions, he always gives you the perfect gift. I mean, Christmas, your birthday, I don't know, Kwanzaa, whatever occasion it is, he gives you every time you can put a friend in front of you. You're like, oh, it's exactly what I wanted.
Hanukkah. Okay, got it.
Wow, he sounds perfect.
All right, all of those things. He does sound pretty great, but he just literally won't stop juggling. No, and he just won't. Like you're trying to have a conversation with him, and he's like, "Hey, let me see if I." He's not doing it passively. He's like he wants you to notice. The
It's
juggle.
a nervous tick.
I mean, that's fair.
Oh my God, breaking some good.
All right, this is literally perfect for you. He actually owns a vineyard, and you are a wine connoisseur. So every year he comes out with his new
Cheater.
yearly wine, and it's inspired by your guys' year and essences of things that remind him of moments you've had together. Not only this, and he's
like an
amazing at
alcoholic.
creating the wines because he's also
Trauma.
a perfect communicator. And that means that he's a perfect communicator, which means you never have any arguments because he always responds correctly so that you guys understand each other even if you have a lot of complexities between each other, just like the wine notes complexities.
Oh,
Oh
good.
my God.
There's gotta be a problem.
But
That was good.
This is horrible.
but
It's like a
You're
what
so
the hell?
excited about this card.
so
You're complete.
it sounds amazing. He owns a vineyard. That's so great. But I really hope that he's not full of himself. Like, he probably laughs at his own jokes when nobody else does. And isn't that just weird? He comes up with
Contagious.
the tannins in this wine are just so spicy. And everyone's just drinking more to forget what he just said. So, do you really want to be around that 24/7?
Oh my gosh.
Well, because he's a perfect communicator, he doesn't find very many things funny because it's predictable to him. He understands people so well. It says he only laughs.
I don't know.
His own jokes.
I don't know. Like the K-pop boy that lives in a castle and owns every car is pretty
actual
pretty great.
K-pop.
You always
Actual
give
K-pop.
perfect gifts.
Just basic? Come on, you can just love him
I'm
for
not
his
gonna
body.
lie.
The gift of entertainment.
It's gonna be this.
I knew it.
I'm okay with the guy who laughs at his own jokes.
Yeah, that's not even that bad, honestly.
It's not too bad.
It's hilarious.
I was
when
expecting
people-
something way more with how much you guys were giggling
Yeah,
over
like-
that.
I
didn't see it. I didn't know.
I thought it was so good with the vineyard. I was like,
It's actually entertaining to me when people crack themselves up. And you're
Yeah.
just like watching them crack
it's
up over
cute.
something.
It is cute.
Who doesn't like to be a little spoon?
reliable and cookie bread.
Everyone in the internet, in the comments, do you like to be little spoon or big spoon? Which one? Which one? The answer is both.